What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. Today we are checking out some new F1 2021 liveries. So F1 is coming back in just a couple of weeks. They're actually doing like preseason testing right now, and I just wanted to take a look at all of the new paint schemes that are going on the new F1 2021 cars. That is a mouthful. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna rank them, show you my favorites, my least favorites. We're gonna go least favorite to favorite, and let's just jump right into it and see what we're working with this year. The thing I figured to do is we'll show actually what we were looking at last year, and then we'll check out what they've changed for this year. So last year, so this is the Ferrari. The new Ferrari is my absolute least favorite car of this year. This one from last year, this Ferrari is actually, in my opinion, gorgeous. I do wish it had a little bit more like black on it instead of just like the straight up red everywhere. However, this is an absolutely beautiful car, and then they had to go and destroy it with this. I don't know what moron designed this car, but firstly, what are the numbers? Why do they look like a children wrote them with a crayon, for one? Secondly, the like little bit darker red fading into the dark maroon in the back. For one, why? That's disgusting. And then they wanted to throw in a little bit of the Italian accent with it, so they, you know, put a little prosciutto on there, and they made the, I think it's Mission Winnow is the sponsor, and they made the one right on the air intake on the back, they made that green. Why? God, that just looks so out of place. It looks so out of place. So if they had done some green in some other places, I would be like, yeah. But is all I've got to say to that. So next up on the list, we have got Red Bull, the Red Bull Racing Team. So this is the Red Bull from last year. Red Bull's biggest change that they did this year, they went from having Aston Martin on the car, which Aston Martin is actually now has their own F1 team. So clearly they're not going to be on the Red Bull car anymore. So are you ready? I know, look out, it's big changes, people. Big changes. Literally the only difference between this and this is if you look, it says Aston Martin right there. Okay, we've got Aston Martin there, and now it says Honda. Okay, and you can't see it in this picture right here, but it says Aston Martin right here on like the almost the side pod, but I don't know exactly what this, the nose, it's the beginning of the beginning of the nose, the end of the nose, I guess, whatever you want to call it. So it says Aston Martin there, but instead it does not say that right here anymore. It says Honda there. Okay. Those are the only differences on the Red Bull paint scheme last year to this year. They took stuff that said Aston Martin, and now it says Honda. So next up, we have got the Alfa Romeo cars, driven by Kimi Räikkönen. I should have probably told you who the drivers are, but Kimi Räikkönen and Antonio Giovinazzi drive these cars. This is the car from last year. This is Kimi's car last year. Decent looking car. I like kind of the red chrome on the top. I think that looks sick nasty. I'm a big fan of red chrome. I don't know why. That kind of just shiny redness looks good to me. So they went from that car, and now they went to this. So all they did is they flipped it. It was red on top, white on bottom. Now it's more white on top and red on bottom. I think my biggest complaint of this car is that, so how the white actually, like, you have the white all through here, and then the white goes to the nose, and the red kind of stops here. Why would they not have the red go all the way, just like the white did on the other car? I don't know why. I don't know whose decision that was, but it's a bad one. Next up, we have got Haas F1 Team, and Haas has a special place in my heart because it's the only American team out there. It's straight up Gene Haas, like, also owns half a team in NASCAR with Tony Stewart, and it's America. And this car last year, I mean, it was horrible on track, but look at it though. It's gorgeous, the red, the black, and the white. And then they unveiled this. Oh my God. So first I had a humongous erection about it because I looked at it and I said, that screams America. Then I realized it wasn't red, white, and blue. It's red, blue, and white, which is Russia. So Do svidania. Next up, we have got McLaren. So this is McLaren's car from last year. Not any real big changes coming out of McLaren. I'm super excited for McLaren this year. I honestly think they're going to be one of the bigger, if not the biggest rising team. They kind of like slowly moved up the charts last year, but adding Daniel Ricciardo to that lineup this year is going to be amazing for them. So this year they've got Daniel Ricciardo and Lando Norris. So this is the car from last year. This is Carlos Sainz's car, and not a lot of big changes from that car, but they just kind of added like a little bit more rainbow on the bottom part of the side pod here, which is cool. The nose, they actually added a little bit more blue to as well, and just kind of a little bit more blue. So they just kind of just splashed a little blue in the whole car, which is okay. It's obviously not a humongous difference from this. You know, they had a lot of blue anyway, but you know, a little bit of changes here and there, so nothing crazy, but still a good looking car. Next up, we are on to Racing Point, who is now Aston Martin Racing. So if you look at this atrocity, this is the Racing Point car from last year, the Pink Panther, as they called them. Lance Stroll and Sergio Perez were the drivers with this last year. Now on this team, you've got Lance Stroll and Sebastian Vettel moving over to Aston Martin. This thing is disgusting to me, firstly, okay? Pink, no. So yeah, first off, pink, no thank you. Secondly, the giant BWT logo, like, I guess the only good thing is they had to give it a white background because that lettering on that pink car would look disgusting. But the little blue accents here and there look okay. But the JCB logo with the yellow is... Who did this? Why? And then they went to this, which I have it a little bit higher up on the list only because it's Aston Martin and that goddamn green looks good. However, what the fuck is the odd magenta purple stripe going down the side, and why the fuck are we doing that? They still get the BWT logo on there, which looks okay. They got like a pepperoni logo going on up here. I don't know what the hell pepperoni is, but they kept these ugly ass JCB logos and they kept them up on here too. They're fucking disgusting, and I don't know what this is. Who did this? Why? Why? And if you see their suits, they've got Alpine Stars racing suits, and the A's on their suits are pink or that weird magenta. No, it should have been like a lime green or something. Come on now. Okay looking car though. Next up, we have got AlphaTauri, and I know my face is now way brighter because of how bright this friggin' thing is. So this is the AlphaTauri from last year. This is one of the cleanest looking cars on track in my opinion. Absolutely love this car. Love this car. And god damn it, they made it better. Look at this. I say again, that thing. Oh my god, the amount of blue that they added. That blue looks fucking gorgeous with the white rims on there. Did they have white rims on the old one? No, they were like gray. They were gray. They added the white rims. God damn it. And just the biggest addition of the blue. The blue looks amazing. The little red on the Honda on the side pod looks good. That is just a damn good looking F1 car. Yuki Tsunoda and Pierre Gasly are going to crush that thing. Yuki Tsunoda is only like 3 feet tall, but the guy's going to kill it out there this year, I think. Next up, we have got... Wow, why is that picture so small? I don't know. Let's not talk about it. Next up, we have got the old Renault. So Renault is no longer the Renault team anymore. They're Alpine or something like that. So this was their car last year with the red and the yellow. Looked okay. I kind of thought it was a weird mixture, but I also thought it looked kind of nasty. I couldn't really decide. And then they went to this thing. Holy shit, is that a gorgeous race car. First off, the biggest reason that I love Renault, Alpine, whatever you want to call them, is because they still got DuPont on the side of the car, which like makes me just love Jeff Gordon even more. And then just the red and the blue looks fantastic. I know it's French, it's supposed to be France, but I just love me a nice red, white, and blue. Anything red, white, and blue, whether it's blue, then red, then red, then white, then blue, or white, then red, then blue, or blue, then red, then white. Whatever the combo is, the colors just look good. And that is a good looking race car. God damn, that is a good looking race car. Next up, we have got my favorite car from last year. So this is the gorgeous W11 that the Mercedes Petronas AMG Formula 1 team, they've got way too many numbers. This was their car from last year. They decided to kind of go with the end racism, Black Lives Matter type color scheme, the whole like kind of blackout car, which this thing just, I mean, this was easily, they've said it multiple times, it was the fastest F1 car ever built. It's the most beautiful F1 car ever built, in my opinion. What I really, really love is you can kind of see it in this picture. I think it's kind of a little bit pixelated and messed up. It might be like right in here somewhere. So you've got all these Mercedes-Benz logos, but they actually have one of these Mercedes-Benz logos. That looks like it's supposed to be it, but I don't think it is in this picture. One of these logos is red for Nikki Lauda, which that is just perfect to me, because I loved Nikki Lauda. I loved, you know, reading up on him, watching movies about him and everything. Guy was a legend. So this is their car for last year. Thing looks absolutely gorgeous. And then they went to this. Still, oh my God, does this car look good. This is a good looking car. So they still got the nice, they added this longer swoop down the middle. So they had it, but it kind of like dipped off and was like all confuculated. And then they went to this, and this just looks so much better in my opinion. They added the little blue on the top, the teal, the black and the teal is gorgeous. And then what they did here, I love how they brought the silver back in a little bit. And instead of all the Mercedes-Benz logos, they went with all the AMG logos. I don't know why. I don't know why they decided to do that. That doesn't look great, but I still like it. They changed their numbers. So if you could look here, look at just like the Helvetica font that they went with for the numbers on Valtteri and Lewis's cars last year. And then they decided to go with these outlined like red on here. And then I don't know if it's red on, I can't remember if it's red up here on the nose as well. And then if you look, so I'm pretty sure this E is what that thing is there. But if you look, so there is the little red Mercedes logo for Nikki Lauda, which is awesome. They also are sponsored by AMD, which is sick because they make computer stuff and that's for like computer gaming. And then the little, like, they had it here, but it looks even better here with the little teal around the wheel. Whew, goddamn, that's a good looking race car. And like this was more of like a maroon. The Ineos logo was more of a maroon, and now it's a straight up red, which looks a lot better on the front and the middle and the rear. Good looking race car. And now we are on to my favorite car of this new year. So this is the car from last year. This is the Williams, whatever the hell it was. George Russell and Nicholas Latifi. Same dudes driving it this year. So this is the car last year. Just kind of had like this white and with a little bit of like dark blue with the lighter blue that kind of comes through. Decent looking car. Kind of bland. I wasn't the biggest fan of just the straight white on this thing. And then they came out with this son of a bitch. A lot of people are saying they don't like it, but this thing is fucking gorgeous. It looks like I designed it in the F1, like my race team. But holy shit, the blue with the yellow. Like every year when they come out with new paint schemes, like guys on the internet make concept cars and like what they think the livery is gonna look like. And then you just look at it and you're like, nah, that's too over the top. Nobody's ever gonna do that. But Williams just went out and goddamn did it. The yellow here, the yellow there, the yellow, and the 4 yellow stripes on the back, the big W Williams logo right on this big bahunga there. This is my favorite looking car, and I was actually fully deceived when I first looked at this car because I genuinely thought that the nose came to a point right there. And I was like, no way they did that. No way they changed the car that much. But if you look hard enough, you can actually see there's like the black circle there. I still think they're getting power from Mercedes, but I can't remember like they did from last year. But you can kind of see like where that little swoop comes out. I thought it was badass. I thought it was like fucking crowned at the middle, and I thought it was cool as shit. But it is not. But still, the car looks good. I love the blue and the white and the yellow, the dark blue, the lighter blue. That is just a damn good looking race car. So yeah, everybody, that is it. That is all of the F1 2020 cars. The 2021 cars, they look amazing. I love looking at these things. I can't wait for the new season to start. Drive to Survive comes out. Oh my god, Drive to Survive comes out tomorrow. Tomorrow is March 13th. Holy shit. If you haven't watched the Drive to Survive series on Netflix, you gotta go watch that now. Right now. And And other than that, I will catch you guys on the next one.